Another beautiful morning in the Walmart parking lot. What do you think, Hensley? Did you sleep okay? What are you eating?
Cereal.
Yeah, that looks yummy.
No.
And Curious George.
I'm not eating Curious George.
Well, I didn't say you're eating Curious George, you're watching Curious George. So I'm not a big fan of getting my oil changed at Walmart. I've heard too many horror stories, but I think there's horror stories in a lot of places. They just probably do more of them, maybe. But I mean, we're right here. So I do want to give Walmart my business anyways, because they're letting us stay in their parking lot. So we're gonna go for it. Taking the van over, we'll get the oil change in it. Do not know how far we're going or where we're going today. Like most days, we are winging it to Alaska. Usually in a Walmart, we're looking to park along the edge, usually in that back corner. But when we showed up last night, pretty much everything on the edge was gone, so we figured this was the next best option. Let me get this thing over there so they can start on. It's not exactly like a 15-minute oil change usually. So the oil change did take longer than probably the quick one. Instead of 15 minutes, it was about 2 hours. But, and I'm still looking at this to make sure it's right, it was like 38 bucks. I usually pay 140 bucks to get this thing changed. So I'm all about saving money, but I'm really looking to make sure they actually put 10 quarts in here and everything else. So it looks like everything was put in. I'm gonna be double checking this. I got the Rotella, which they use just all the time on the diesel engines. If you have recommendations at Walmart on something else to get, let me know. The people I've talked to that get it changed here, that's what they typically get for their diesel engine. But they keep the Rotella in bulk here, so that's a big portion of the price, is the fact that it's so cheap for that oil. So updates on some of the upgrades and things we've had going on with the RV. So we got the new tires on the van, new tires on the Airstream, got the Goodyear Endurance on there. I'm looking at putting flaps on the back of the van. I've heard there's a lot of rocks coming up. You know, we've got this rock shield on the Airstream. It is dented up a little bit already, so I'm not insanely concerned about it. I definitely don't want rocks flinging up here if that could happen. That's what it's for. It's a replaceable rock shield piece that's supposed to be there for that. So I'm not gonna be able to finish that yet. I need to measure it out. This has been Instant Potting in here.
I put chicken breasts in the bottom, then I used this trivet and put it on top of the chicken, and then put sweet potatoes on top. So I cooked my sweet potatoes and my chicken at the same time. So
pretty awesome.
Lunch, yeah.
It's starting to be midday here. Well, we're under 90%. We finally got that thing to go under 90, but I mean, we've been watching TV, had everything running the Instant Pot. We ran the microwave this morning.
This is the second time I've ran the Instant Pot.
Oh, we ran the Instant Pot twice.
I made a batch of something earlier too.
We are going at it here. So we had a leak on the skylight. I resealed that. We have not had any leak problems since then on that. Floor is still doing fantastic as far as I can tell. We've had some humid-ish weather. Because remember, we didn't leave any gap, which you would normally do with a floating floor. And my fear was as it got hot or humid, it would start bowing. But we haven't had any issues with this floor so far. Hensley's gonna show what we've done in her room. So we've already had these two 12-volt fans that are in her room for her. We can turn on for airflow at night because this is tucked out of the way. Show what else we added, Hensley. Can you turn it on? There we go. We've added some LED lights that are dimmable in Hensley's room. So they can go bright or they can go dim. It's gonna be hard to show the lights. I don't know if you can see them or not, but this is just basically, you can get these strips. This is like a 30-foot strip I got.
I like the foot.
Hensley, no. Don't be doing that. It was like a 30-foot strip, but we cut it down to like 6 inches, 12 inches, something like that. But they don't sell them in like 6-inch strips, so it was like, I think 10 bucks, 14 bucks, something like that for it. But it's been great. I do not want a foot. See the lunch Mommy made? Doesn't it look yummy? So we've just been getting closer and closer to, do we have hookups? Do we not? We just kind of roll around and chill in our Airstream. I think it makes these long hauls a whole lot easier if you can just pull over. It's just like almost like a regular day. Other than, you know, we got a view going on out here. See that snow back there, Hensley? You can see snow from here. That's beautiful. So we made it to Big Timber in Montana. And so I think our travel style is a little sporadic. largely because we have a 4-year-old with us. I think if it's just me and Marissa, I think we could probably even plan our stops, where we eat, what we do, but we don't know how Hensley's gonna feel. Sometimes she has really good days. She napped for like 3 hours yesterday, and so we took full advantage of that while we're driving. Today she didn't nap as long. She's already up. She's kind of restless, so we're thinking, you know, and it's kind of like thundering, maybe rain. You know, we just feel it out. We feel out what we want to do. So it is dinner time, so I went ahead and stopped for fuel, and we're gonna decide, are we gonna hang around here? So we're probably gonna hang around here, at least for a little bit, while I see what the storm's doing. So I have gotten a couple more things that have made it a little bit easier for these long hauls, and some things that are good probably in general for RVing. You may have seen this thing. Of course, these are AirPods. They work on my iPhone, but I actually kind of changed that up too. And so I'm actually trying out an Android phone again. It's an Android Pixel 2 XL, I think I got that right. So compared to my iPhone 6s Plus, bigger screen, it's faster, it's stable, it integrates with Google great, and it's got a better camera, it's got better camcorder. Cons? Basically the main con between the iPhone and my Google Pixel is it doesn't tie into the Apple stuff. So I'm trying to see if I can get over that. Well, oh, second con, it's not an All Stays app for Android. Yeah, you can pull up the web interface thing, it's horrible. Real bummer they don't have that. There's a couple other apps I'm trying out, but I don't like them enough to even talk about them. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with Android or go back to iPhone, but for now, trying this Android phone out, and I'm liking it. Gonna get some fuel, gonna eat some dinner, gonna check some weather, gonna check the upcoming highway, and we're gonna make a decision on what we do next. So it's looking like breakfast for dinner. You want pancakes, Hensley?
I'm craving some pancakes.
Hey, I'm just impressed it's not tacos, right?
I've got stuff in there for tacos.
It's pancake. Pancake.
Hello, baby.
There's a baby in here?
We're back at full capacity on the batteries. Honestly, I just leave the inverter and everything turned on now. I used to turn it off to try to conserve energy, but it's one less thing to worry about.
There you go.
Pancake.
So what do you do when you need to do laundry, but you're just enjoying this whole not paying for hookups thing? You just park next to a laundromat. So we're not fans of sitting in a laundromat, but we're okay with sitting next to a laundromat if we have our house. So I think this will be okay to do that. We're gonna get that done, and then I don't know, we still don't know our next step. Is this close enough for you?
Yeah, that's pretty convenient because you can just wash your clothes and you can chill in your house while you wait on them, and then just walk in and get your clothes.
Come on, let's go get in the van. We got one more stop. You look like a sheep.
Bye.
This is where the wind goes to a motorhome. You could detach, take your car, kind of check out what's around. This is actually gravel. I was afraid it was going to be like a dirt road, which would be mud right now. So this is a fishing and wildlife kind of spot. We stayed at Two Leggins before on the Bighorn River, and it was one of these kind of sites. I guess it was also in Montana. One other car down there. Other than that, nobody. Just kind of, I think we're okay. Oh, that's not good though. So we're not gonna try that. Wow, that is beautiful. Wow. Woo, that looks great. So at this point, even if we like just get down here without getting stuck, I'll call that a win. There's only one car out here, we're gonna have to park next to him. But it's either that or we're driving through the night into what I'm pretty sure is the mountains. I'm not tackling the mud. And I don't know if you can see that behind me. That is crazy. I really hope that's showing up. Wow. Are you seeing that sunset over there?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh my goodness. Well, I hate it. We're gonna have to park next to the only person here, but it is what it is. We are in, and this is pretty cool. There's our RV, and there's the river. And I'll give you a second to guess which river this is. Yellowstone River. So, got this coming right through, same river that goes through Yellowstone National Park. It's a little bit of a winging it day, but
We've gotten good at winging it.
yeah.
Well, I don't know if good's the word. We've just been doing a lot of winging
We make
it.
do, yeah. Yeah, but it seems like some of the coolest places we've stayed, some of the coolest things we've done, the best memories we've made have been like not planned out. So I think it's been pretty neat. I mean, and we've made it into Montana
Right?
in like 2.5, 3 days or whatever. So
Sometimes if you overplan, I think you miss those really cool opportunities sometimes because, you know, you're not seeking out a little bit of adventure or off the beaten path sometimes, and those are really cool.
if we get stuck here tomorrow and can't get out, it may downgrade this spot. But right now it looks pretty sweet.
The mountains
yeah.
is insane.
Yeah,
over
Hensley's
there.
like, is that Alaska? We're like, no, but that's still really awesome.
She is a Tigger.
I know we've had some people with concerns as far as like the boondocking with the hot water heater. We're still testing that out, and we will definitely let you know whether or not those concerns, and we'll talk about all that stuff as we go along too. As far as like having time to test it with full hookups, A+. A+. We'll talk about the rest later. Hensley's ready for a bath. We're ready to call it a night. I don't know if
Gotta get her to quit jumping.
You'll notice I didn't say Hensley's ready to call it a night. She's just ready for a bath. So we're gonna get her ready, call it a night, and we will. Can you say catch you guys later? And we will.
Later.
See you guys.